ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, boys and girls, dads and moms. Well, apparently no girls are watching our channel, so I just say dads at this point. This is Due Diligence here, and today we're gonna talk a little bit about what happened today as if the Christmas rally, or we just call this the Great Christmas Recovery question mark? Because if you go look at Nasdaq, it's basically all right. Let's create some room for the rally, and then today we just basically reclaim whatever we lost from before. And for those of you who are trading options, or those of you who are trading futures, or those of you who just don't buy and hold, it literally just means you actually lost money, about 12%. You didn't really make any money because you lost some time value of money, technically speaking. And this kind of Christmas rally movement also told us that we actually don't, the inflation is through the roof to an extent where we don't have any more real growth to be squeezed out of 2021, of course, because we're almost at 2022. And for those of you who are interested in the program that we've been developing, we call it Felicity, or you can just call it some program that will tell you some probability distributions and make certain decisions for you or help you make decisions. So apparently, most likely, if you're trading, Nasdaq on a weekly, daily, or on a monthly basis, on the month of December, you usually will see that the average monthly return on December is somewhere around 2%. And what is interesting on the week of December is usually the cumulative monthly return will reach the highest point around by the end of the week approaching Christmas, which is our week. So if the data are telling us a true story or the truth about the market, or if any of you who actually believe that historical data have anything to do with predicting or sort of foreshadowing the direction of the market, here's the data. So on average, if we count the last two trading week of the year, which is the week of Christmas and the week after Christmas, which is going to be the week before January, we will see that usually the week before January, the market will reclaim the gains that we got from the Christmas rally. So usually the cumulative gain on December on the last 2 weeks is going to be somewhere around 0%, which means if your average is 2% on a monthly, and then by the month end you only generate about 0.1%, that means most likely by the month end the stock price are decreasing. At least Nasdaq is decreasing. And what is more interesting about this is if we go look at the December monthly data, we will see that most likely when you have a bunch of those monthly things coming up, you see on 2012 you have a positive month, on a 2013 you have a positive month, and all of a sudden you have a negative and negative, positive, positive, negative, positive, positive, negative. That means the probability of 3 positive December in a row is actually quite impossible. On the fourth one, you usually will hit a negative. So then if we use the general probability distribution to our advantage, we'll know that literally due to this graph, we can conclude that the probability of next week's stock market, the last week of 2021, the stock market will go down from the top of this point is literally 87%. We only have 15% chance that Nasdaq, because we're just doing Nasdaq right now, Nasdaq will stay at 165 to 170 level by the end of December 31st. So for those of you who are just here to be lazy, so we will just write it out. We have 85% chance that Nasdaq, which is we just use TQQ at this point, will be lower than, so it will be smaller than 165 to 170 range. Okay, and what is the most likely point it's gonna go down to? Well, it's kind of simple because right now this is capturing a 6% gain. The average cumulative gain is 2%, and then the average cumulative decrease on this week is somewhere around 2.4%. So if we do the math, we will know that by the end of next week, the most likely point of where the stock market is going to lie is around here, which is 151. So for those of you who are curious, the 151 level is by accident the closest support line we have. You see? This is why technical analysis does have some basis, but not as accurate as algorithms like Felicity, because we can actually pinpoint to a specific point. So then right around here is where it's most likely to go. Anyways, this is it for this video. For those of you who want more content like this, or if you like those content, smash the like button, leave a comment down below and be like, DD, good job on 2021. And on 2022, we're gonna be together and get more subs and more views and make more money. And guys, I'm so sorry for posting this so late, because my godmother wanted me to decorate the house and sort of like figure out a menu for tomorrow's party and everything. And my mind is like, I gotta, make my video and maybe find a girlfriend, you know what I mean? And guys, wish me luck. Perhaps tomorrow I can get a very hot chick to come to my party, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work. So yeah, this is it for this video. Hope you guys love it. And during Christmas, I'm gonna make a blooper video on the best trade we've made this year. You guys will see some over 1,000% increase on option contracts, and we will put the worst trade we ever made, which is gonna be some MMAT decisions that we made that slashes off like 50% losses, those kind of stuff. And you will see some interesting bloopers. You will see some Jimmy. You will see some Bobby. Maybe you will see some number 2, and maybe you will see some more epic trades we actually made along the way. And you will probably see some of my reactions. Hopefully you guys love that video. It's literally just comedic relief at this point, because some of you saw those contracts before on Patreon and some of you haven't, so it will just be your, I guess, like, I don't know, like chicken soup, whatever you call that. It literally just tells you that it's actually possible, and as long as you manage your position size right, I'm pretty sure everybody should be making money. But the fact that we're in MMAT before and the stock didn't behave the way we wanted to, even though for the most part we actually had a range and we just didn't follow our trading plan. And in that video I'm going to talk about it, or maybe that video is just going to be a blooper and then a funny video, and later there's going to be a reflection video on 2021 and on 2022. We're gonna be better. Of course we're gonna be better, right? The content is gonna be better. Hopefully we get a new editor, and then the editor is gonna make it more bearable for you guys to listen to, because a lot of times I talk a lot and sometimes I ramble, sometimes I don't, sometimes I go straight to the point, sometimes I don't really, because a lot of times if I just go straight to the point, you guys won't understand the logic behind it. So I put out content like this one. Alright, see you guys on the upside.